6 of us, for one person, but we have to build in that cushion so that we're not in the red. So even if you get sponsors and people are not going to be there or not going to buy a table, encourage them to go to the page, hit the donation link, send $10, send $5, send whatever they can, sponsor some people, because we're trying to get, like we said, get 100 girls here. So that's basically, if we could get 50 people alone just to do the $100, they would cover the 100 girls.
Yeah, no, that's really good. As soon as we get that up, that'll be great, because again, like I said, I'm so glad we finally got this link, because I've been pumping it out. And yeah, people, I'm going on a radio show on Wednesday, so there are guys who want to come too, so don't be surprised if you start to see some guys.
Oh, I am trying to encourage men. We are encouraging men to sign up, because these are issues that don't just belong to us as women unless we start including men in the dialogue.
Exactly.
In a bunch of women meeting, discussing women's issues. So we have invited quite a few men. The Dean of Agriculture is coming. We've got Brian Colon, a guy who's running for mayor, coming. So we are reaching out to men. So please just keep doing that. We want to make it all inclusive.
I just went and checked the site. The link is not up for donations yet.
It is up on the same link where you are going into pay. They got me to create an events page on my website. So on the page where people are signing up and paying to attend, you might just have to highlight it. But if you scroll down, there is a donation button there.
On the Women's Economic Forum?
Say that again?
It's on the one for New Mexico?
Yeah, they couldn't put donation or payment on their website.
So Jessica, I was saying, until she comes back, I'm looking forward to connecting with you when I come out there. I'm a Reiki master, so of course, alternative healing. I'm a spiritual, intuitive healer too. So
yeah, let's do it, girl. Let's connect before that.
Yeah, let's do that.
Well, let us all connect, because I think it's very needed for post-traumatic stress. I actually used it.
Heck yeah.
So I think all of us should connect definitely when it comes
to I work with a lot of people with PTSD and past life regression and issues like that as well. So there's this whole other world. That's why I don't put myself in a box with what I do, because there's this whole world out there. And that's what I love about this organization right now. We're not in a box. We are able to all be a part of something bigger and learn and share from each other and assist others. So that's the beautiful part. But yeah, don't wait till you get out here in person to connect. We all have each other's personal info, so let's get a hold of each other prior to. Yeah, I'm trying to find this as we're speaking, and you're saying it's under Conference Costa Hotel?
The payment or the donation button is on that events page. I've just put it in the chat window. So if you scroll down to the bottom of the page, there is a section where you can buy a drum, so you can be part of the drumming ceremony at the end. And there's also a donation button.
Okay, this is for the
Match event. There we go.
Yeah. Okay, this is for...
On the India website, there was a conflict because the PayPal button belonged to me, and they had problems with PayPal, so they told me to put it on my page and use my...
Okay, well, this is where I see an issue or conflict. I have been sending everyone the link to the Women's New Mexico Economic Forum.
Yeah, as soon as they register, they are getting an email with all of these links.
Okay, so I think what we should do is we need to create a separate general email sending this out, because this is important for like Tiffany's audience to have this link, so they could go to your page, and then therefore they could start buying drums. They could start the people who, even if we just sell drums, even if people aren't coming, they could buy the drums prior to, and we can raise some money at least. But especially the donation link, because I think that that's a huge thing that we can get out. So if we could put...
what we need to do is 2 separate emails.
Right.
One for people who are coming in and just registering as participants, and one for people who would like to donate, participate, even if they're not coming, and just be aware that they could sponsor someone through that donation button. But we need somebody who manages it and coordinates that. You know, like in the way that Donna is going to be communicating with the speakers, we need somebody who will communicate with participants as well. Does that make sense?
So what is it that needs to be communicated to the participants?
The fact that you can donate and sponsor someone
I'm horrible
else.
administratively, but I'm really good on social media and speaking. I'm not, that's not, like, administration is not my forte. That's why I do not say, okay, I'll do it. I'm just terrible with it. But what is it that we need for them to have?
So for any participants,
I think she's frozen.
anybody who's coming,
But she's got a beautiful smile while she's frozen, at least.
Right. So did you hear any of that, Gertrude?
yes, any participants, anybody who's coming should be able to be made aware that they can sponsor a young person to come, a young woman to come, or they can donate. So what I'm saying is it has to be a coordinated effort so that we make sure every single person who's registered to come gets that message.
So when they're registering, they're getting the email from
India. So India's sending out that generic message that says, thank you for registering. These are the next steps.
And do you get a notification how many people have registered?
I do. I'm getting all the notifications. And what I'm doing now is when somebody registers to speak, Donna is handling all the speakers.
So can you, in yours, you probably can't section it out like that, because I was wondering if there's like an auto respond. Can you set up auto respond to respond directly to a particular email or to a particular?
I can create email signatures that personalize, and that's what I'm doing with Donna. Each time I see that somebody who's a speaker has registered, I will welcome that person, I will copy Donna, and she knows to pick up with the speakers and start talking to them. And that's why I'm saying I need someone to step up and start talking to anyone who's just registering, who's not a speaker. So we separate the tasks out.
And are we clarifying, because sometimes it's a little confusing on that site whether people are trying to be speakers or just show up, or, well, no, it's not. Never mind, because I haven't registered through the other thing. I'm not sure. Again, I'm not really good administratively, and I don't want to be that person.
No, we just have to put it out to our network, to put it out to our committee. And if somebody is comfortable doing that, they can just step up. It doesn't have to be you, but on our lists of tasks and things that need to be done.
I wanted what I want to do is add myself as a coach for speakers too.
Okay.
So anybody who's coming who doesn't, who's looking to get their speaking points together or get their stuff together beforehand, I will throw myself in the ring with that as well. As far as
so the people who have been contacting me needing the mentoring and help with their presentations, I've been sending them out to Amanda. Okay. But what I can do is copy you in on that correspondence as well.
Okay.
Can I ask a question about the panel discussions?
Yes.
How do those fit in?
Okay, so what happens is everybody meets on the Monday morning for the first plenary session. We will meet at the university in a venue that seats more than 400 people. And for our closing plenary session, we will meet in the same space. The rest of the conference is in a different location. The fine arts department is not on main campus at UNM. So people are going to be transported by shuttle. Those who have cars will drive to the Mesa de Sol campus. And on that campus, we don't have one space where we can fit everyone. And throughout the world, the way that they run this conference is that there's several topics being discussed every single hour. That's why you see on the program, there's 5, 6 different topics. And people are speaking in different panels. I'm talking to Carolyn, correct?
Oh, no, this is Donna. That was my question.
Okay, so Donna, every hour, there are 6 different plenary sessions in different rooms. And in each of those rooms, there's 4 to 6 speakers speaking on a panel. They're allocated 15, 10, and 5-minute speaking opportunities. And then there'll be a Q&A session at the end, so the audience can participate as well in asking questions.
So do we know beforehand how many minutes that we're getting, or we just prepare for the most?
When you register, you get all of that. So you need to register so you can follow this is why I'm saying people on the advisory committee, you need to register and get the email, because they are saying to you, these were your choices. You have 5 minutes here, or you have 10 minutes here, or you have 15 minutes. And
I registered and I got an email. I just don't remember the minutes being in there, but I'll go back and look. Because
mine had it. Mine said 5.
Okay.
Everyone 5 minutes,
so in
because
other words,
they weren't quite sure how many people.
So it's on a first come, first serve basis.
So in other words, all the speakers are essentially on a panel.
All the speakers are on a panel, yes.
Okay.
Except
so
for
there's no difference between a panel and speakers.
Closing dignitaries. So in the opening plenary session and in the closing plenary session are our keynote speakers. And those are people from the community. It could be the mayor. It could be the head of a women's organization. And that's when I was saying, please help me find people that are well-known who could help us get the bums on seats. You remember the conversation we had earlier? Or maybe you weren't in on that call.
No, I don't think I was. It's my first call.
Okay.
Okay, it is in the email. I'm sorry, I must have missed this return response. Okay, got it. I have all mine. Yeah, I got a 15 and a 6 minutes. So
okay. So please register. If you're not registered, go online and register. Then you will understand the process. Then you can explain the process to others that you're trying to recruit. And we will refine the communication email links. One that addresses speakers, and Donna, I will copy you in on that. And one that addresses the people who are coming in as delegates just to participate and not speak.
Okay. All right, great.
And the one that I'm going to record a welcoming video that goes with these emails. I will email them out to you as a committee as well, so that you know what I'm communicating, just for your information. And use that little video when you're trying to recruit. Like, for instance, in the video.
There she
goes. Am I still there?
Poor Gertrude.
Can you still hear me?
I think she mentioned she'd been having some internet problems.
Can you guys still hear me? Hello?
Ms. Jackson?
Sharissa.
Sharissa, okay. if we can exchange and talk and get stuff together. I'm actually going to the Women's Economic Forum in India in 3 weeks. So I'm looking forward to that and sharing that experience when I come back. But I do want to connect before I get there, since we've already established that.
Absolutely. Sounds good. So Tiffany, Rochelle.
There's my email. I just sent it up real quick on the group chat. I know it's in the thing. It's J. Sanchez, Spiritual Wellness MD.
I like that. J. Sanchez.
And do you see mine in there? The cj.jazz@gmail?
No. Did you type it in the message?
Yeah, and Tiffany responded to me when I asked about the speakers categories for the conference. I said, send
there it is. There it is. Okay.
JASS.
Okay.
So everybody, I'm going to reiterate everything I tried to say in an email. A terrible
Good idea.
It's been a great call, just not good connection, but we love you either way.
And this is Cynthia. If we could have, everybody on the list, if we could have their name, title, company, URL, a social media, I think that would be really good to make sure we're following each other in social media. This way we can kind of reach out to people and start tagging what's going on here. And then my last question is, I know we have a Twitter account for Women's Economic Forum in India. Do we have our own for New Mexico? And if not, would it be okay to set it up? I think we need to have permission from the main organization to do so. Or do we just set it up under a hashtag?
I think set it up under our hashtag, Cynthia. So you and I need to talk about social media.
Yes.
How we're going to attack that. So let's take that offline. If you can call me sometime today. I'm free this morning. I just have to catch up with Charissa straight after this call. Give me an hour.
Okay.
Call me around 10.
10? Okay. All right. You got it. Hey, can you send me your telephone number, the best number to reach you at 10 a.m.?
Okay, I'll email that to you.
Perfect. Excellent. All right.
Thank you so much, everybody.
Thank you.
And Charissa, let's talk. Give me your phone number and I'll call you on the landline. The internet is really playing up. Is she still on the call?
I think she dropped.
She dropped. Yeah. Okay. I'll get hold of her.
Now there's only 4 of us, so. And I'm not sure whose number the 310. That might be Donna.
Donna. Yeah, that's Donna. Okay.
Yeah, I'm 310.
Okay. All right, ladies.
All right. Well, ladies, have a lovely Monday.
And Jessica, you and I also need to talk maybe later this afternoon.
Oh, Gertrude. Okay, sounds great.
Tiffany, good to see you again.
Give me a call.
Yes.
I have a video conference at 5:30. Oh, that was one other thing. Amanda has been trying to get a hold of everyone that you have sent to her that would like, because I've spoken different places, but I love getting advice and I want to sharpen up my skills. So Tiffany, I'm going to hit you up on that.
Okay.
Nope, but Amanda, no one else has responded to her except for me. So I think we're doing we're going to do a video conference or FaceTime or something at 5:30 today. She had even sent a thing out to try to meet with people all weekend. I was like, there's no way I can meet all this weekend because of our thing going on with my family, our event. But I think she said that I'm the only one that's reached back out to her. So I want to keep her motivated and being ready to assist us because she does the TED Talks for New Mexico. So people who are trying to get into a TED Talk, she's a great format for people to try to get it into a smaller market of a TED Talk. So let's take her great advice and utilize it as we can, and Tiffany's as well. So go team, go.
I'd love to talk to her. So when we connect,
okay.
I don't have Amanda's information, but if we can exchange that, and then I can chat with Amanda, and we'll get this talking and chatting going. And Gertrude, sometime this week I'd like to catch up with you.
Okay.
Go team, go. Let's go, girls. Do it.
An email. We'll tie up a time.
All right.
All right, guys. Love you.
Love to everyone.
Bye, love.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.